Solarballs made a really big mistake, and we're going to talk about it right now. So what do I mean? Well, if you watched my last episode, you may have thought, well, I guess Solarballs isn't going to be making Terraforming Mars Part 2 today. Not this Saturday, at least. It's going to be next week, right? Well, that's because they always make their premieres one day. One day, Friday morning, you can always see their premieres ahead of time, and then you'll know, oh, tomorrow, that's when the episode is going to be released. However, this week, they must have gotten it out a little late, because there was no premiere. There was nothing. If you go over to their Discord, you'll actually see their upload bot say that the premiere will start in 0 minutes, meaning that there was nothing, there was no premiere, there was no scheduling, it just started. Solarballs has also started incorporating a brand new format of promoting their Patreon, which is really making a lot of viewers really mad. Instead of putting the Patreon ad in the middle of the video, or the premiere, where there's actually more video to watch afterwards, they started putting it at the end, where everybody keeps on thinking, oh, there's going to be more video after the ad, so they keep watching through it. But now, it'll actually end straight after the ad. The general consensus is, nobody likes it. It's not a great decision. I vote for the old format. Solarballs has set up the Terraforming Mars series very weird. This will actually be a full-fledged arc, now spanning over 3 episodes after next week's release. We know this because Part 2 left on a very much cliffhanger. But in case you forgot, right before this started, it was actually the beginning of the Planet X arc, meaning that there is an arc inside of an arc. We don't know what this really means for either of the arcs. In other news, we may actually be switching the format of these videos around from Solarballs News to Astronomy News, as this is the subject that I'm most interested in talking about, and of course there will be Solarballs segments inside of Astronomy News. This is just kind of switching it around, as Solarballs, I can only make one of these videos per week, as they only make so many spoilers. Also recently announced, they have found a quasi-moon around the planet Venus. Now this is not a moon. If you actually were to look up the definition of quasi-moon, it means almost moon. The moon's name has a very interesting story. The original name for the moon is 2002 VE. However, when it was printed on this solar system map, the editor actually thought it said Zeus-V, and finally its actual name got changed to Zeus-V. The actual orbit of Zeus-V's actually goes below Mercury's orbit and up to Earth's. I do think it would be a great idea for Solarballs to make an episode of just all the little things that they haven't mentioned yet, like Halley's Comet, another comet that's coming around, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, 2023 A3 Tushkin Atlas is supposed to actually be brighter than Halley's Comet this September. So you might want to mark your calendars for that. And of course, Zeus-V. I'm probably going to have to cut this episode short because I'm using up my camera storage trying to pronounce Zeus-V. Got it right. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with astronomy news next time. It won't say Solarballs, but just keep in mind that it pretty much is. See you guys later.